Hey everyone, welcome back to Refried Friday. Can't wait to read all of the new comments, probably a lot about Marquez, and of course, about the new set. First comment says, whoa, not used to the new intro. And the new intro. There's a lot of changes happening at Tailosive recently. I know, you might want to unsubscribe for a while, just rediscover me. Just take deep breaths, think about it. Think about all the changes we're going through. It's gonna be okay. I'm still here. It's still the same old apple sheep, just with the blue background instead of green. Okay, that's better. Mitch says, I miss the green walls. I do not. Also, I remember when you had less than 30,000 subscribers. Oh yeah, a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I remember then too. And what you guys may have not known about those green walls was that that was an attic. It was not insulated. In the summer, it was scorching hot. In the winter, it was freezing cold. Not comfortable at all. It's very nice to finally have my own dedicated workplace. So I'm sorry if you missed the old ways, but it's a lot easier for me. Also, we just got the Wi-Fi installed. It's pretty dang fast. That makes live streaming a lot more doable, and hopefully all around better quality for you guys, for like when I do my live stream reaction to the Apple event when they unveil the new iPhone. The Retro Collector says, why not try something that is not Apple for a day? Try Android and Windows along with a not Apple smartwatch. Do it as a challenge. How about this? I have multiple times. I tried the Fitbit Blaze. I tried the Huawei watch. I tried the Galaxy Gear S2. None of them could compete. Try an Android phone? I tried the Blue Vivo 5. I tried the Galaxy Note 7. That had to be sent back. I tried the Galaxy S8. I tried the Google Pixel. I tried the Nexus 6P. Try Windows? I owned a gaming PC for over a year. I tried the Surface Pro. I've tried the Surface Book. It's not that I haven't tried them. I've tried all of them and still came back to Apple every single time. Don't think this channel is biased because of ignorance. It's biased because of history of success. I have not had much success with Android phones, much success with Windows devices. I've had plenty of success with Apple products. Next comment says, you are the dumbest YouTuber I've ever seen. I can think of a couple worse. I know I'm pretty bad, but was there TechSmart or Jake Paul or no? Okay, no drama. Stop it. The best gaming GR says, upload something. Done. You're watching this, so I probably did. Anonymith says, there's nothing complex about it. If I don't understand something, I just say you're a scammer and tell them I'm contacting the police now. Well, when they're a scammer, they could be across the country and sometimes they'll be in a different country. Please do not call the police about that. They're going to be very annoyed with you and they're going to tell you that there's nothing they can do about it. We've had weird people contact us from Croatia. I don't think the cops in your local town can do much about that. When there's a scam, it's not really dependent on local law enforcement to fix it, sadly. That would be kind of cool though. What if we had real cyber police? Like, we're gonna track down his IP address. We're gonna just kill him. No, that would be a little far. Sound quality is really good given it was through a Skype call. So that interview I had with Marquez, he recorded his side of the audio. I was anticipating him to record his video too, because that would be a lot easier to cut back and forth so you guys don't have to look at my crappy, dirty MacBook Pro. But sadly, he wasn't really that prepared. And as soon as the interview started, he said, oh, do you want me to record my video too? And I was like, oh, yeah, that'd be great. Don't worry though. He didn't have a camera ready or anything, so I just propped up one of my extra cameras and pointed it at the MacBook screen. That was the best I could do in that moment. I really only had an hour to talk to him. That was basically it. I didn't have much free time, but he was able to record his own audio with his own microphone, so that's why it sounds so clear. Riley says, Smosh is better than you no matter what, so ripping on them means you love them. They are still better than you. So anyone you rip on is now someone you love? Think of all the diss tracks. They're really just about people they love. And I don't watch Smosh, so I don't know if I'm better. Probably not. David Tall says, you and MKBHD make a great collab. Will you refry me this Friday? Well, no, I will not. Mark says, bottom line, this is a fitness watch. The Apple Watch is not. I disagree with that. I think the fitness side of the Apple Watch is really opening up. You know, before the Fitbit, it had the built-in GPS. And I think the activity ring process of closing all of your rings, stand, exercise, and move goals are a lot easier and a lot simpler to understand than the Fitbit app, which typically just tells you as much data as possible, even if it's not always that useful. I definitely think that the Apple Watch is still centered around fitness. That's why I make these t-shirts available in the description. And if it happens to be true that at next week's keynote, the Apple Watch Series 2 gets a price reduction to $250, I think the Fitbit Ionic is doomed, unless you're an Android user. Onewood says, so MK basically did not have any good arguments about the Pixel other than he just likes it. Kind of a letdown, because it seems to me that he isn't passionate about it or any other Android phone. He just likes it with no explanations. So much for part one of the great debate. Well, first of all, I'm not going to be my full-fledged, passionate, raging Apple sheep when I'm talking to a giant YouTuber. Yes, I'm going to make things a tad tad more professional on a basic interaction level. I'm not going to yell at him for liking the Pixel. I apologize, but that's not the way I am in real life, believe it or not. I can still have sit-down discussions with people who own a Google Pixel. It's not a big deal. And I thought his justification for liking it did start to make a little bit of sense because he tests so many different Android phones to finally have one that simply works and doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles. I get why he likes it. My complaint with his opinion was that, you know, you like something for being simple and that works inside and out, designed by Google. So you just like the Google version of an iPhone. Except if we were comparing a Pixel to an iPhone, I think the iPhone has better features, has better performance and all that. But of course, I'm not going to look him straight in the eye while we're having a discussion and say, you're so wrong for choosing that. Plus, he did mention he always has an iPhone on him, so it's not like he chose one over the other. Plutria says, these videos are pointless, just opinions that everyone has already. Is that any video? Does anyone have an opinion that no one has? And if they do, they probably don't do very well. Plus, you clicked on the video yourself, so whatever. Think Clever and Smart says, are you recording the audio for this through your AirPods or an external mic? Definitely did not record them through the AirPods. He had his own microphone. Tunso Tech Review says, we don't know where to buy USB-C to headphone jack adapter. You said the headphone jack. Oh, wait a second. What's this pop-out coming over the screen? A photo of a USB-C to headphone jack adapter on Amazon? Wow, I bet my editor Nathan had to search like one time to find that. Could you make a solution to replace headphone jack from different adapter or something useful? USB Type-C audio recording or audio adapter to buy from Amazon store. Again, these things exist. If anything, removing the headphone jack on the MacBook wouldn't be a big deal because you could just get the headphone jack to audio jack adapter. And I personally think if you remove it, you should include the adapter in the purchase, just like they did on the iPhone. It's not, did you look at all? These things exist. I think they include one in every single essential phone purchase. Do a little bit of digging yourself. Sam says, you video called Nathan 2 minutes ago? Yeah, I don't use Skype that much, but Marquez wanted to use it. And to make sure that my Skype ID still worked, Nathan called me. It's not that far-fetched. Everyone feels like they have to zoom in on the screen and find some Easter egg of some sort. It's not like Tailosive videos are full of Easter, well, there's a lot of Easter eggs. Ignore that, never mind. Carr says, you are talking to MKBHD like he work in research lab. You ask the question, then you confirm it. That is not a discussion, this is just you acting all professional. First of all, yes, it is asking questions. It's literally me asking why he enjoyed certain things and him answering me. And yes, it's more professional than usual because I don't want to scare him away. If I did act all crazy like I did in some of my videos, like the Pixel Rant video, and I screamed at people and I made jokes and I pointed at the camera, if I did those kinds of things, I would get 3 times the amount of hate comments on those videos saying, my God, why do you hate him so much? Why are you so mean? Can't you be just a tad more professional? I don't get why people are upset about me for acting professional during a collaboration video with a channel that's literally over 100 times my size. Yes, it's like I'm in a job interview. I'm gonna be a bit more legit than usual. Don't be so shocked by that. Marvin says, I really don't think Apple will be the first one to remove all ports. I think first, some no-name will do it and Apple will bring it to the mainstream. I also agree with you. Apple was not the first smartphone to remove the headphone jack. It was actually the Oppo R5, and then it was followed by the Moto Z, and then the iPhone removed it, but they were the first main one, so I agree with Marvin. I think some tiny rinky-dink Android company will probably make a phone with no ports first. Lachi says, please do a Wi-Fi speed test in a video. We did actually get our Wi-Fi installed. There's no point in doing a whole video about it, so I might as well do it here. Let's see how well it can do. We have a lot of devices on it right now, so don't expect it to be as fast as Xfinity promises, but let's see what we can get. Oh my God, it's going up. It's going up. We're past 90. We're past 90. I got to 100. Now it's doing upload. Upload's not as fast right now. It's probably because we're doing a lot of things. All the guys are here at the moment, and there are 2 different Wi-Fi networks to connect to. So there's a basic one. 100 down, 3 up, but believe me, depending on the time of day and depending on who's here, we can get the upload to 30 and we can get the download to 250, which believe me is much better than what I had at home, which was nothing. There was 0 Wi-Fi at home, so I'm very happy with it. It's been working great for us so far. It's been uploading no problem. And that wraps it up for this week's comments. Please keep them coming. I love interacting with you guys this way, and I appreciate all feedback, even if it is harsh. This is your Apple Sheep here, and I will see you in the next one.